What's up, guys? Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We are at Summer NAMM 2019 in Nashville. We got Brian Kehoe at Dunlop. Brian, how's it going?
Hi, folks. Everything's A-OK.
Sweet. Your booth's a little different. You guys had a little snafu with your shipping, so this is like a small bare bones thing, but that doesn't matter.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're speaking of. Senator, okay. I can't speak about this at this moment.
4 new pedals for Hendrix, right?
Yeah, so what we have is the authentic Hendrix 69 Psych series, and they're based on the authentic Hendrix series that we already have, but we put them in smaller boxes.
Tiny.
And we got some really cool graphics, and we added a couple of neato features as well. So I'm going to start off with the Octavio.
And that's what we heard at the beginning?
No,
or?
What we heard was the Banded Gypsies and the Uniboob.
Okay.
And a little bit of sauce with the Carbon Copy Mini as well.
Now, before we hop in, just in general, are the circuits exactly the same as the larger versions, or you had to like do some wizardry to get them into the...
They are, well, I mean, they're not exact because they're smaller, but I mean, they're the same components and hand-wired transformer for the Octavio, just like the bigger ones.
Okay.
So yeah, they're the same circuits, but there is a couple of added functionality that we put on at least on the Fuzz Face. Oh yeah, and on the Octavio.
Okay.
So there's some cool stuff. It's just so we're not just rehashing a bunch of old stuff and going, hey, put in pretty boxes.
Right. All right. So the Octavio.
The Octavio is the original circuit. Hand-wired transformer, like I said, but the cool thing is that we put the octave switch, the octave doubler, the fuzz octave switch on there, which we never offered that before. So you can bring it in and out. So the octave high double gives you that weird high octave, but also kind of a ring mod heterodyne.
And that's the push button at the top, right?
Yeah, I have it engaged right now. Here it is, bypassed. A little bit of grit on the amp, a tiny bit, and tiny little bit of verb on the sauce. And I got the Carbon Copy Mini going. You gotta have a little sauce, you know what I'm saying? Always need a little sauce. Here's the octave. Kind of spitty, splatty. Now, a lot of people don't understand some of the things you have to do. You have to play a little different. Typically with fuzzes, I play a little lighter. I'm a little lighter, little lighter pick, a little lighter on the hand. Don't dig in so much because the fuzz is compressing and doing things. You can freak it out. But one of the tricks is, especially with the Octavio, you flip the switch to the neck pickup. You turn down your volume a little bit. You play above the 10th fret, and then you get that. Do little double stops, you get that heterodyning. A lot of fun. And then this is what it is when you go full blast. It's a lot of fun. And then moving right along is the Banded Gypsies. So before Hendrix had died, the speculation was that he was not using a standard regular Fuzz Face, and that Roger Mayer may or may not have made him a special fuzz for that Banded Gypsies tour and recordings and stuff. George Trips, who everyone may or may not know, is our product developer, our lead guy who builds this stuff. He and his geeky, nerdy friends went down the rabbit hole and did a bunch of detective work, and they, to their best detective work knowledge, they figured out that it possibly was a Octavio custom voiced without the high octave doubler. So it's just a big, meaty, square wave, big, fat fuzz, and it sounds like this.
Killer, man. You got it.
I love this fuzz. I mean, it's so much fun to play. So there's that. And then moving right along, we have the Fuzz Face. And what we did with this one is we made it so you can switch between a silicon or a germanium circuit. And there's also an input buffer that you can turn on or off so that it plays nice with the other pedals, because a lot of times these archaic circuits don't play nice with input loading and all the rest of the math that I was
depending where you have it in your signal chain on your board.
And the guitar and the amp and all kinds of wacky other stuff. So the input buffer makes it so it just plays nice. To me, when it's engaged, it kind of cleans everything up a tiny little bit, and it also adds a little bit of sparkle to the sound. So my favorite setting, what I've been rocking lately, is the input buffer in the germanium.
I was just laughing at the guy who just walked in front of the camera.
Yeah, they don't.
Obliviously.
He's probably on his phone. But the germanium engaged, the input buffer engaged, and I turn the fuzz back just a little bit, and it's kind of like a nice fuzzy overdrive. I'll show you what it sounds like. Bypassed.
So that's with the buffer.
That's with the buffer. Now I'll turn the buffer off, and then I will turn the fuzz way up. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll switch over to the silicon.
This is with the buffer off and
Buffer
silicon.
off, full on Fuzz Face. You know, it's got that sound, that Fuzz Face
totally.
sound. Very classic. And then moving right along, we have the Univibe in a tiny little dill. I'm going to turn back the, go back to the germanium to give the Univibe a little juice. So you can hear what's going on. Well, my favorite sound is with the Band of Gypsies, because that's stony.
Gotta do the face.
Super, you gotta do the bass. Super fun. So that's the 69 Psych series.
Sound awesome. How much are they going for?
That, my friend, is a fantastic question that I'm supposed to know. $129.
All right,
I'm
$129.
not kidding.
You're not okay.
I know,
You're not just saying
I just
that.
had to pull it out of my ass, but that's right. Can I say ass on TV?
Just did.
All right.
Okay, so you got a new wah for Gary Clark, right? You want to tell us about that?
The Gary Clark wah is actually really cool, and I'll tell you why. It's a custom voice wah for Gary. He likes just a no frills GCB 95 standard original Crybaby sound, but he wanted to kind of shift the range up a little bit, so it rolls off the bottom end, and it also rolls off the Q point. And the Q point is what makes it so quacky. So lower Q, more natural, higher Q makes it whack. So he liked this
kind of a mellower R&B type sound.
That's exactly what it sounds like to me. It has the sound of that 60s kind of soul thing to me. Here, let's see what it sounds like. Here it is. Bypass. And here it is, engaged. You know what I mean? It's just got that vibe to it.
Sounds great. So no external controls, right? Or
Nope.
and none on the bottom.
What you see is what you're getting up, baby.
I love the casing.
Yeah, nice copper casing. And, you know, we work with Gary, and he's such a mellow, cool dude, and what a great player.
Yep.
And that's what we came up with. And he was like, right on.
Brian, how much is the new Gary Clark wah going
Well,
for?
it's $159.99.
He totally knew that before we cut. So I wanted to say this is totally just off the cuff, but this strap is rad.
These are new straps too.
Nice.
These are cool. Another I Love Dust. Nice graphic company out of the UK. Super killer. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the James Hetfield White Fang, made out of ivory colored. Well, it's ivory colored Ultex, and has a little grip on it, but it's a flow shape with the custom tip like on his Black Fang, and he is loving this pick.
So this is a shape specific just to him, right? It's kinda...
No, we have a flow series, and we sent him a flow, and he's like, "Oh man, I love this thing. Can you put my Black Fang tip on it?" We're like, "Hello, James Hetfield. No, sorry.
Get lost,
Sorry.
man. How much?
He's only got the best right hand in the business, bro." But yeah, it's super cool, and he loves them, and he's playing them all the time. And we just started. I think we just started shipping them, but he's had this for a couple months. He's been throwing them out, and people have been calling. What's that new pick?
Are they just kind of the usual price? I mean, similar to your other picks?
I'm getting messages from the home office. Hold on. Yes. Yes.
I failed epically. I gave the wrong price, and it was $179.99. I failed horribly.
How much are these picks?
Huh?
How much are these?
The picks. She's gonna redeem herself. Never mind.
I don't know right now. The coffee's already worn off.
Cut. Gary Clark Jr. Crybaby is $179.99.
All right, Brian. Before we let everyone go, you want to tell people where to go online to find out about this stuff, and then tell them the prices on everything.
JimDunlop.com is for info. $179.99 for the Gary Clark Jr. Crybaby. You got $39 on the strap. You got $10 for 6 picks with Mr. Hetfield.
Hetfield. Sorry. Yeah. Same band.
I didn't blow that up though.
Same band.
I got it right.
Same band.
And then $129 on the Hendrix series.
Sweet.
I think they're all shipping now. Available now.
Thanks, guys. Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. Brian Kehoe for JimDunlop.com, and he's going to play us out.
I'm going to play you out, and I would like to thank you guys for doing such a great job. I'm a huge fan of Premier, so.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, thank you. I'm not just saying that.